Emilio Barbarigo, titan of Venetian industry, terror of the underworld. Aided by his powerful family, he cornered the market through smart business practices such as edging out the competition and lobbying the government. He funded the Venetian police force almost single-handedly, keeping the streets safe from crime and his finances tax-free. Emilio claims to be a supporter of the Republic. The problem is, once you own the police force, voting becomes, well, inefficient. As does, you know, opposition.
After you.
Right.
You won't get away!
Little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapon to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we all saw what we badly.
Enough with the barb. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target now.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye.
Cazzo, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must hide just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks. No, I've worked too hard for this.
Well, I guess it's not important.
Guardia! Guardia!
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Sorry, we couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Seta's fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of 10. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
Trying to get the lay of the land when you move to a new place is always a difficult task. You have no friends, everyone in town hates your guts, and it turns out that there's evil afoot. Luckily for Ezio, he has an in with Venice as Leonardo gets hired to do a private commission in a new workshop built by his patron for his use, that he will surely immediately procrastinate on and never finish. The introduction to Venice shows that the mercantile system of the city is in poor straits, as a merchant is thrown out of the marketplace and then murdered by Emilio for complaining, as he soon finds out by connecting with the local band of thieves to learn new jumping skills. Jumping skills, Ezio should have really been given halfway through the Florence chapter, but whatever. It takes a bit of planning, killing off some of the guards, prying down Emilio's defenses, and eventually being allowed entry into the palace where he's meeting with another of Venice's Templars, Carlo. Emilio gets warned that the assassin has switched towns and that he's marked for death. Emilio blows off the claims and says that his palace is the most fortified in the entire city. Only God could get into the area and murder him. That obviously isn't true because I managed to kill Emilio in a complete accident. I was trying to figure out how to get down to the lower levels to find Emilio for the murder, and I figured an air assassination would be the least conspicuous of all my options. It turned out that the person I air assassinated to get down to the arena was Emilio himself, and I managed to complete the mission in 15 seconds. So much for the Merchant King. At least Carlo had the brains to get the hell out of Dodge while the getting was good, and now Ezio has something to look forward to. This mission has some good prep stuff. I love the meeting of the thieves and the new gameplay alterations with Venice's famous waterways, and it was a good spin on the whole idea of this game. The characters are fun additions to the crew, and the sequence was robust enough in content to give you some bang for your dollar. But of course, like the other sequences, the good to be found in the mission storyline is always cut down by the assassinations themselves being really boring. Just walk up to a guy in a fancy hat and press one button, or press a million buttons, is not something that people would consider a fun time.